Well, good afternoon, everybody.
Hello.
I hope you all had a good week. We didn't have too bad of a week, huh?
No, pretty good week.
Monday we came home from camping up at Wampatuck, and we had a beautiful weekend. It took us 9 times to get the rig
Francesca.
level. Still not level. Still,
Finicky Francesca. She is very crooked.
still sitting here a little crooked, so I don't know what happened, but
Didn't go well.
didn't really go well. We didn't fight or argue, though.
Nope.
We just trudged through it and kept trying and trying and trying. We didn't leave the refrigerator on. No, we were going to leave the refrigerator on, but
I had to pull everything out of there, but that's okay.
we ended up pulling all the food out, unplugging it, shutting it off, getting ready for next week. We're going to Vermont next weekend. This weekend we're taking off. It's Susie's birthday tomorrow, so
Happy birthday to me.
she wants to hang around and
See the kids.
see our kids. Our kids are going to come by probably and see her for her birthday.
So that's exciting.
On Sunday we're going to the Heritage Gardens. Of course, we'll take our cameras along. We'll take you guys along too. We haven't been on a trip in a while. We've been working on the RV and camping, and so we're looking forward to a little bit of an outing.
That'll be fun. Soupy can't come though, because they can only take service animals, so she can't come this time. So Soupy gets to stay home. He's been busy. He's been scraping and scraping the generator box, getting ready. Show me your hands.
Yeah, I got a little bit.
He looks like a Dalmatian,
It's supposed to.
and he wore gloves.
It's supposed to. And I had gloves on it, but it's supposed to stay on my skin for weeks. So great.
So he was a
Whatever.
little bit like a
I had a
Dalmatian.
little bit on my forehead, but as you can see now, I rubbed it off so
Oh my
much.
God! You literally scrubbed off your skin.
I almost rubbed my skin off. Well, I had
You
to.
did.
I had a big black mark.
Oh my gosh! Now you have a boo boo. You got rid of the boo boo on your face, and now you got a boo boo up here.
Yeah, but the box that the generator sits in has got these rubber mounts, and it was kind of rotted around there. It was rotted a little bit around, around the bottom. Not rotted, but starting to rust. So I had to unbolt the box, take the box out, so I could get in between where the box mounts and the brace that's up against the bottom of the rig. But I got it pretty good. It looks pretty good.
It does. Looks brand new.
I scraped all the loose paint, and it says you're supposed to just get the loose stuff off. So I just got the loose stuff off. I wire brushed it all, and it came out pretty good. It took me about 2.5 hours or something like that. Of course, it would have been a little quicker had I been able to just get in there, but of course had to unbolt it and stuff. So it made it easy because I ran a long extension air hose from my garage all the way down here to the rig, which is about 150 feet or so. And once I get the loose stuff off, I could take compressed air and blow it off. And of course, the bottom of the box from the old generator, I guess from changing oil or whatever, was full of crap. So I had to wash it all down before I could even start. But anyways, it's done. It looks good. I got one of the kids from work coming tomorrow. He's coming in the morning around 8:30, and we're going to get under the rig, and we're going to start in the back, work our way front, and do the chassis, and do the mounting rails along the bottom of the rig where the actual camper pot mounts onto. Nothing's rotted bad at all, but it's starting. So I want to nip it in the butt now before it does get bad, because it won't take long. Plus, we're going to be traveling this winter for weeks, so it's going to get plenty of salt and road grime and crap all over it. So I want to get a good undercoating down. And so anyway, he's going to come. We're going to spend the day doing it. When the kids come, I'll go inside and hang with them for a little while. But I'm going to let the kid take one side. I'm going to take the other side. We're going to stop in the back because the back's worse than the front, and work forward. The front of this thing you could eat off the chassis. It's that clean. The back is just, like I say, some of the paint is chipped off here and there, and where that's happened, it's just started to rust. And so I want to make sure that's all covered up before we hit the road for the winter. And we're supposed to go for 6 weeks. We're going to Quartzsite, by the way. A lot of people have asked if we're going, and yes, we are. And
Quartzsite, here we come.
Yeah, we have plans for meeting lots of our YouTube friends. By the looks of it, we're gonna have several different meets to go to, so that'll be great.
It'll be fun.
We might even get to meet Traveling Robert. Ooh, I hope so. He's the guy that got me motivated to all of this stuff.
He's the one that got you started.
Traveling Robert got me started, and then Tom and Lori got us started on the RV kick, and here we are. We own a Class C, and we're starting late in life camping. We've only had 2 camping trips So it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, though. We had a blast. It really is. So relaxing. It's just amazing. So Tuesday, Wednesday, it's pretty
Thursday.
normal. Yeah. The generator still hasn't come. It's been going on a month.
Yeah, it was a month on Monday.
It was a month on Monday. And
Yes.
I guess it was supposed to be in the mail, then it ended up in Arkansas. And then we didn't hear nothing, Now it's in Ohio. We're supposed to be on a truck in Ohio. That was on Tuesday or Wednesday.
That was Wednesday, and it hasn't moved since Wednesday.
So we figured it'd be here Thursday or Friday or whatever, and nothing. And then today we find out it's still sitting in Ohio. So it's the way of the world. There's no customer service going on nowhere. It's just amazing.
The thing is, we're worried about though is hopefully it's not going to show up on Friday next week when we're leaving.
Yeah, because if
So,
it does,
what's
we're gonna be
going to
kinda
happen?
screwed.
They're going to send it back, and we're going to start this whole process all over
Right.
again. So
So
that's a little
if worst
worrisome.
comes, if it's going to come on Friday and it works out to come on Friday, I'll just call my boss. My boss will meet the guy and grab it for me. He said he'll take care of it. My friend Johnny would do it, but he never answers the phone, so you can't depend on him. And so my boss is kind of my friend too, so he has a pickup truck, so he said he would take care of it. So if
Hopefully it comes before then.
yeah,
though, so
if worst comes
it'd
to
be nice
worst,
to be here. And
if worst comes to worst, my boss will pick it up. And
he figured the worst comes to worst, we could go up there and we bought this cute little wagon that we talked about before that takes like 300 pounds. We could go put it up there and then walk. It's like the church where they'll probably want to stop is like is like 2 blocks away. So if we have to, we can go 2 blocks down the road with it. But the only bad part would be trying to go down the hill.
yeah,
We live on a hill, so
well, we can just turn it around and back it down.
yeah, but still, you got to hang on to it with
But when it just
100 plus pounds.
when you get that much weight, it just pulls itself down. You don't have to hang on to nothing. It just kind of goes. You don't have to stare at nothing. But anyways, yeah,
No, I meant keep it from going down the street by itself.
that's what this is for.
Well,
I won't let it go.
no, I was thinking if I had to do it by myself, is what I was thinking.
Well, you ain't gonna do it by yourself. That's for
Right,
sure.
that's what I'm saying. I couldn't do it by
I
myself.
would obviously be here.
Right.
But it weighs 100 and, I want to say 21 pounds or something. Me and Sue can handle 121 pounds together. My dad wants to come over and help me put it in when it comes. But anyways, I had to get that box done because it can come in any time, really. Could be here Monday, could be here Tuesday, could be here Wednesday. Who knows? But when it comes,
Hopefully it's coming.
When it comes, I'll be
Be ready for it.
ready for it. We're trying to get a water pump for the rig here
You
because
gotta stop doing that because you're moving the camera. You're
we're trying to get a water pump for the rig here. But we can't seem to get one. So I don't know. First we found out that they didn't make them anymore. Now I guess they make them, but they're on back order. So we called Camping World, and Camping World's got 10 of them on order. It's supposed to be in Wednesday or Thursday.
Wednesday next week,
Yeah,
so I had to call again on Thursday, and hopefully they'll have them unboxed by that point. Because
Yeah.
like you said, they could be at the bottom of the load. So
yeah, whatever.
no use calling them that day because they won't know if they got them or not. So
But we gotta get one. This one's cycling too much. So it's on its last leg. My father said he never put one in as long as he had it. So it's quite old. And then I ran it by changing the water over because the water that was in it was horrible, and we needed to
it's in there for almost 2 years. So
sanitize it with some chlorine, and we did. But in the process, I ran the pump, so that didn't do it much good and stuff. So, anyways, we're waiting for a pump. We don't need it for this coming weekend. We have water. We're probably gonna, we'll probably need it for the following weekend. It's still working, but I want on hand so I can change it if I have to. It doesn't look like it's too complicated of a process. It's 2 wires and 4 screws, so it should.
your hands look
It should.
spotted wonder.
It should be easy. So yeah, I mean, work's over. It's Friday, and tomorrow's Susie's birthday, so we're gonna hang around in the house tomorrow. I'm gonna be under the rig scraping. So hopefully the old shoulder will be able to take it. I'm sure I'll be good for a day, but after that, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're gonna try to get as much done as we can. Hopefully, we can get at least beyond the rear wheels forward, beyond the rear wheels to in front of it, and I'd be really happy because the rest of it's not too bad, and then I can just kind of tool away at the rest of it myself. The back needs quite a bit of wire brushing. Nothing major, just like a little bit of wire brushing. This stuff that I'm using, this chassis saver stuff, you kind of want to leave you want to leave the rust alone. You don't want to grind it down. You want to leave it there. You just want to get the loose stuff, the loose paint, the loose rust, and then you paint right over it. Me and Sue just looked at the box I painted. It looks brand new. You know, it looks like something you'd buy in. You know, it looks like something you'd buy in a showroom.
You might need a hazmat suit though to do the. If you got that much paint on you, just doing it standing outside. If you're gonna be laying on your body, laying on the back, trying to paint underneath.
I was laying on my back underneath. Yeah, but it's
well, the point is you're gonna have to like get a hazmat suit because you're gonna end up. You can't be scraping your skin off like that trying to get spots off.
I'm not wearing a hazmat suit. I'm gonna wear shitty clothes and double gloves, and that's the
I'm
end.
talking about your hair and your face.
I'm not worried about my hair and face.
When you look at your boo boo on their face, you'll think
I'm not worried about the boo-boo on my face. I'll keep my face out of it. So whatever. It is what it is. I got to do it, and I'm not gonna pay somebody to do it. So that's the end of that. But yeah, this chassis save is supposed to be the number one stuff that car rebuilders use to stop rust, and it seems to stop rust right in its tracks. So that's good. You know, we'll get the whole thing done, and I ain't gonna worry about it.
He does worry.
So that's pretty much our week. You know, like I say, it's been pretty easy, pretty uneventful, other than the generator. Work hasn't been too bad.
Not so hot. Things change when the heat
Things
goes
are a
away.
lot easier when it's not so hot, right?
Yeah.
It's been every day this week's been in like the 70s. We had one night in the 50s. Every single other night's been like between 60 and 62. So it's really nice. I mean, we had like many days of 90 degree plus with the humidity, 95%. So it's pretty
Brutal.
probably one of the most
Yeah, supposedly the
warmest
hottest.
summers I've ever.
I think they said it's supposed to be if we had one more day. Someone said we were the hottest summer in history.
Yeah. Well, as long as we've been keeping record anyway.
Right.
I hate it when they say forever because they don't
Right.
have a clue. We've had ice ages, we've had
Right.
volcanic eras, we've had
Right.
but we've been keeping records for something like 175 years.
Right.
So in
That
the last
they know of.
in the last 175 years, anyways, it could
Right.
be one of the hottest summers
That they know of.
on record. So,
But
anyways, that's our week in kind of a nutshell. I mean, it's
once the heat stops, though, it makes it easier at work for you because you're not blowing hoses constantly or
I mean,
silly things that go wrong.
The heat stretches out machines just like it stretches out people. In July and August, I have my worst trouble. It's just the way. If something's going to blow, something's going to go bad, it's going to happen in the heat.
Totally. As soon as the heat turns on, things start
As
happening.
soon as the heat turns on. Of course, we have our biggest tournament of the year in July, so it always seems to be the biggest tournament of the year with all the machine trouble. It's my most hectic, pressure-filled time of the year for sure. It's pretty much downhill from here. I mean, slow downhill, but downhill. We're looking way forward to our 6 weeks on the road with this rig. We just love it. We kind of fall in love with it, right?
Sure.
I mean, we really had a blast, and so anyways, that's our week,
That's our week.
and it was great. I hope your week was great. If you like this video, I ask that you give us a like, send a comment, let us know what you think, good or bad, doesn't matter, and subscribe if you haven't, and you will get a notification when we set up a new video. And if you have the time, you can watch it. So anyways, I hope you all had a good week. Oz was great, and we will see you
On Sunday.
on
Sunday at 5:30 for our live.
5:30 for our live. If you all wanna join, we'd be happy to have you. So we're gonna sign off, and
Have a great night, everybody.
thank you for watching.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.